morning. So I just figured today I would do, I don't know what I want to do. I just figured I'd pick up my camera and vlog because, you know, cutest puppies in the world. Phineas, are you giving kisses? Are you giving kisses? Are you the best? Are you the best? I just figured I'd pick up my camera and kind of vlog a little bit. It's crazy to think that I may not be living in this house very much longer. It's just crazy to think because I thought I would be living in this house for years and years. So I'll probably do like a little house tour. Let me go take out his litter and sweep up around his litter box, and then I'll show you my lived-in house. It's not staged, it's not perfect, but I'll show it to you anyway so you can see it. Okay, so when I said a lived-in house tour, I meant it. I kinda want to do more cleaning before I show you, but I'm just going to show you the realistic thing. So we're going to start here at the front door. Oh, that's right. Front door, I have this little wreath that I made. I think I made it last spring. It's a very spring vibe wreath. I have a couple wreaths depending on the seasons. This is the one I've just been keeping up here. See, oh my gosh, it's not even centered. Is that a little better? Kind of. It's not the most perfect thing, but I liked it. I thought it turned out okay, especially for something homemade. So I liked it. Watch out there, Big Buzz. Watch out there. You're a good boy. That's the main door. Right after here, I have this little hangy thing. So I have Winston, the cat's harness, and his leash, Phineas's leash. Depends, that's just whatever, if I have a hat or something. And my keys go there. And then swinging around, that's my bedroom. I'll get to that in a minute. There is this little built-in. I did turn on the lights so you can kind of see, but it just has a bunch of random knickknacks in it. Have a little boomerang, a love sign, some candles. This is a photo album that I got. I actually don't have any photos in it yet, but eventually I'll put photos in that. This is something that I got from when I was in college and I worked at the catering department. It's just a broken plate that we used to serve food on. Just, you know, random knickknacks. This is a actual lantern that works. It's gonna be really bright. Here, I'll show you. Like, it's dim all the way to super bright. So this is an actual lantern that works. I have a mixture of fake plants and real plants. This one right here is a fake plant. 2 picture frames that I have yet to put pictures in. And then, of course, this isn't always here, but this is Winston's eye drops that we use when his eyes start getting irritated. This is my little music corner. So I've got a little clock up there. And I don't know what to say about it besides it's a music corner. So I have my guitar. It's an acoustic guitar. A flute. I don't really play flute. I just kind of fiddle around on it. Kind of self-teaching. Some wooden flutes that are called fifes. A bunch of music. This is an electric piano. I actually bought it off of my brother. But I love it. And I can play piano all the time, anytime I want. And then I just have this little sign, which I love. I actually got it from the Dollar Tree, but it just says, "Keep life simple," which I just think is adorable. I've got my couch. It's actually a futon. It's a queen-size futon. I got off of Wayfair, I believe it was. Got it on sale. I like it. It's pretty firm, so it's not super cushy, but I really like it. And then I have this hope chest, which I have no clue where it's from. So if my parents are watching this and they know where I got this, let me know in the comment section down below. But I have had this hope chest since I was like a preteen or something like that. Long time. So I just have this elephant statue from my aunt. I just like keeping it up here. candle, and then of course the internet stuff. I like to have it elevated. And then miscellaneous things. So I have a couple like bands and workout gears, my foam rollers in there. This is Phineas's toys. He doesn't really play with toys, but occasionally he does. And then of course Phineas and Winston's medical records. This is Winston's little bed and Winston's little cat tower. Just this bed. This is one of the beds in the boxes. I think it's called Bear. And then the bed frame is from probably Wayfair. Not 100% sure. It's just this gray bed frame. The nightstands I actually got off of Facebook Marketplace. Just the same as I got this dresser off of Facebook Marketplace. Like already painted, like the color I loved anyway. I just have some jewelry. Obviously deodorant. Because we gotta be smelling good. I did make this little earring holder several years ago. Like years ago. And it's just come with me place to place. Here, which I swore up and down I would never have a bed in my bed or TV in my bedroom. But I didn't know where else to put it, so it went here. So right in front of Phineas and my bed is this sideways nightstand. It's honestly falling apart. You can kind of see it, like that topping is like bubbly. It's falling apart. It was a really cheap nightstand from Walmart. But I just put it on its side, and that way the TV would fit on it. Barely, but it would fit on it. So that is that. Right before you leave the room is this artwork that I just wanted to show. This was actually painted by a family friend. He painted me and my siblings one. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, he painted that by hand, and is that not amazing? He did such a good job. It's beautiful. Okay, swinging out here, we have storage. I really like having the storage, and it's pretty deep, so like I can like fit quite a bit of things in here and then keep it somewhat organized. So I have all that, and of course I have some labels. This room here is kind of the office spare room. Everything goes in here. So we have my desktop, little stability ball. This is a bunch of craft things. I make my own soap. So this is just soap making supplies. So yeah, that's all this is. This plant is a lily. It's not doing quite so well. It doesn't typically sit here, but I moved it here hoping that more sunlight would come in and hit it, and maybe that it would kind of perk up some. Behind that I just have a sign that says explore, dream, and discover. I just have had that for quite some time and I love it. And then of course, looking out that window you can see into my backyard, so that's that. Down here, again, more office supplies. That box is actually a box I'm going to be taking to the thrift store. Just, I put things in it. When I don't need them, I'm going to thrift them. And then when it gets full, take it to the thrift store. So, that's that. And the office supplies. But I have quite a bit of games in here. All kinds of games. This is where I keep my scrubs and jackets. So I'm well aware I have too many clothes if I'm using two closets. I actually got these shelving units, all the metal and glass shelving units I actually got off of Facebook Marketplace as well. But it's a bunch of books. I actually cut down my book collection probably into like a quarter of what I used to have. So I used to have 3 huge bookshelves. You've seen them in past home tours, but yeah, there's not much. And I have a little aloe plant here. It's going okay. It's not horrible. And then of course a picture of Phineas. That was actually a cord that my sister-in-law got me, and I just love it so much I framed it. And then that plant usually sits right here, but I don't think it's getting enough light, so that's that. Next to that room is the bathroom. Nothing exciting about this. My bathroom, Winston's bathroom. We also have Winston's scratching post right out here. I want to get him a much nicer scratching post and a bigger one, maybe multiple of them. But so far he does tend to like that one. Then we have a picture. This is actually from my grandma. I just really like it. It's kind of peaceful little picture, so I really like that. Coming around, this is into the dining room kitchen area. This is a table that I got. The old owners previously left in the house for me, and when I move, I plan on leaving it for the next person that buys the house. It's a really nice table. It's glass top. I don't really want to transport anything glass, and it's a nice table and it fits perfectly in this space. So I'm just leaving it for the next lady. I have these plants. This one is fake. This is the one that they actually left with the house. I just have kept it. This one is a real plant, is a giant iris. Iris is one of my favorite flowers, so I have a giant one. It's beautiful and I love it. I think it's beautiful. So I have that. So I have all kinds of jars of like quinoa, nuts. This is spinach pasta. It's pretty good. Brown sugar, baking supplies. New Wave that really needs to be cleaned. A bunch of things on the counter that I use pretty regularly or that they're just really big. So bread machine, crock pot. This is a big old stock pot for if I ever decide I want to can something. Water bath canner, cookbooks. Then this is the kitchen. So basic appliances. I have bags in this corner. Fridge, microwave, and stove are here. This cute little sign that cooking is love you can taste, which I really like. Got that on sale, so that was a great find. It does have some decent cabinet space here. But yeah, that is it. It does not have a dishwasher, so I wash all dishes by hands. All dishes by hand. It's really just because it's just me, it's not that bad. This plant right here is fake as well, because to be honest, you don't get a ton of light in here, so it's a fake plant. Yeah, nothing exciting. Utensils. I picked this up at Aldi's. It's like a sparkling lemonade. I kind of want to try that for the 4th of July, so I am saving that. So I'm excited to try that. Then we have this door that if you will buy it, Winston is right here because he likes to go out here. This is where he goes. So coming right out, we have fly swatter thing fell off. We just have another bookcase that I found at a thrift store. We have a pressure canner, my big old mixer, which I love. A bunch of food storage, food things. Winston and Phineas's food bins. This is a shelf I broke. When I moved in, I changed all the doorknobs, and one of them actually fell, and it broke that. You're a good boy, baby. And so that bottom shelf's broke. But that's where I keep the pet supplies. Again, this is old picture frames. I actually need to, Phineas, you're okay, baby. Take out just random food items. This is some canned items. Like the bottom is like canned apples. This is pet supplies, some more of them. This is where I put all my Tupperware. And this is eventually, I'm kind of prepping for when I move. This is eventually where all of the cleaning supplies are going to go. So that's where that's going to go. Coming outside, I have this just porch with some bins and totes that I'm working on. And a neighbor's dog. I just have a camping chair here. Phineas's outside bowl. I have a little lemon plant that's growing here. And then I have some oregano and thyme that are growing. So I did have cilantro that was growing, but it did not make it. I just have the Eno that I don't really have two good trees, so I hung it up on these posts. And it works. It's pretty nice. This way I have a Concord grape plant that is growing. It's not super big yet, but it'll keep growing. And then of course my hose is just randomly stretched out. I also have a bunch of irises here, which are beautiful. Put some golden beds in. You could probably tell where Phineas has destroyed it yet again, and I kind of have given up at this point of fixing this bed. There are a couple like okra plants that did try to come up, but I had to replant these, and so I kind of got an extra late start on these after Phineas dug them up, and so they're just not growing super well. Right here, these are growing okay. Again, when your dog likes to dig things up and you have to replant them, some of them just don't get a good start. But yeah, so these are butternut squashes. That's a zucchini squash. We also have, this is like my little fire pit, or I use it as a fire pit. Don't know if it actually was designed to be one, but that's what I use it as. This is my tomato plants. They're going okay. They're not doing half bad, but they're doing okay. I did have some bean plants here. They have pretty much not grown at all. So over on this side of the building, I just have a bunch of firewood. I have an 8-foot firewood rack with a tarp over it. This fence I have started already taken down. I was building this to put chickens in, and it goes all the way around the back. I was planning on putting chickens in here and building like a fence. But since I'm not going to be living here anymore, this has started to come down. This is my messy shed. Over here is my kayak. Got kayak equipment and PFDs and all that. Those are my two kayaks. That's a 14-foot Carolina. That is a 16-foot Tracer. We also have this, which is a random shelf. Again, I've kind of started putting things in boxes, not super intense, but yeah, this is just a shelf of random things. Then we have some tools. Again, not too much, because I was just sorting my collection and kind of building up my supply like as I needed it. The cat's carrier, grooming table, grooming supplies, camping supplies, more gardening stuff. And then over here is decoration totes. This has Phineas's food in it. More camping stuff, decorations. I have a grooming diploma there. And then this little roughly spray painted outline was actually where I was going to put my chicken coop in. I was going to build it in, and I was going to create a little door right here. Obviously that didn't happen, but yeah, that's the shed. It's a big shed. So thank you so much for coming along. It's just this cute little house. It's lived in. It's not super clean with a what do you call it, like all the people who are on YouTube and their house is perfectly spotless and everything is perfectly decorated. That is not my house pretty much ever. Maybe one day, but I just kind of like the lived in homey feel. So that's just my house. I am a little bit sad to be leaving it, especially since I thought I'd be here for years. But it is what it is. Life takes you in unexpected directions, and I am just along for the ride. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you in my next video. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see, I do plan on doing more like video vlogs. Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I will see y'all next time. Bye.